Sometimes I forget how far away the chair is from the actual camera. Good morning, happy Monday, everyone. It's Monday. I sneezed. It's raining outside right now. In some ways, it's actually rather fitting for how people feel on Mondays, but I'm not going to let that bring me down. In fact, I'm going to tell. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just say that my low is that it's raining because I don't really have much to be worried about. In fact, I actually got something very important done, which I will be revealing in a couple days. Provided I can actually keep it this way. But don't worry, I will. But yeah, I guess this is definitely going to be a week where to really, you definitely got to go through, the grind to get to the weekend. And I get the feeling that this week will be like that too. And also, I was supposed to have an appointment tomorrow that got canceled due to the person who's supposed to see me having COVID. That is rather unfortunate. So that happened. But my high is yesterday I got to spend the day with my family. And it was wonderful. My mom made burgers last night. The burgers were really good. It's been a while since my mom's actually made burgers. It was good. And she's really been using her new grill a lot. And yeah, man, it's burgers. But here's the thing. Whenever my mom makes burgers, that's usually all we have is just the burgers. There's no fries or anything like that, on the side. Just, burgers. So with that said, actually my act of kindness was I held the door open for people going to church yesterday. With that in mind, it is starting to feel like the time of year where maybe we should probably consider wearing layers or at least longer sleeve clothing. Enough about that though. I have some NFL picks to go over, as well as make a couple NFL picks for tonight. And it's so funny, yesterday I'm oh man, I can't wait for the Bills to play. I'm oh right. The Bills have a bye week. So, no Bills fan shenanigans for me. Okay, let's see. Let me get my NFL picks out. Now, if you recall, I was 0-1 going into this week because I got Thursday's pick. Yeah, I thought the Steelers were going to win, but the Bengals won. Okay, so with that said, I was correct about the Rams beating the Jaguars, so that makes it. That's why I keep this with me at all times too, because I know what game I picked. I was correct about the Rams beating the Jaguars, and I was correct about the Eagles beating the Vikings, and I was correct about the Patriots beating the Titans, and I was correct about the Panthers beating the Jets, and I was correct about the Browns beating the Dolphins, and I was correct about the Bears beating the Saints, and I was correct about the Raiders beating the Chiefs. That's already 7 in a row that I got correct. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, 7. Let's see if I keep this going. And I got the Colts correct. And I got the Broncos correct. Granted, I really wasn't expecting the outcome that it was. And I got the Packers correct. And I got the Cowboys correct. I was wrong about. Hold on. Am I for real going to be? Hold on. So I was 7 after the Chiefs. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 11 and... Oh my God! I'm 11-2. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm 11-2 so far. There you go. You can see a little bit better now. Yeah. this is awesome. I was not expecting that. I mean, obviously, I hope I always get more right than wrong, but, you know, after the last couple of weeks, like, I needed, like, something good to happen here. Oh, remind me, let me double save my work, as that's what we do here. We double save our work. There we go. So, who's playing today? The Buccaneers and the Lions and the Texans and the Seahawks. This would be picks number 107, 108. Actually, funny thing about 108, it's actually an important number. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, the number 108 is significant in spirituality, astronomy, and mathematics. It's considered sacred in Hinduism and Buddhism, appearing in practices like meditation, using mala beads, which have 108 beads, and temple bells rung 108 times to end the year. In astronomy, the average distance between the Earth and the Sun, and the Earth and the Moon, is approximately 108 times their respective diameters. And mathematically, 108 is a Harshad number, meaning it's divisible by the sum of its digits. Huh. That is interesting. So this is actually, this adds another, like the fact I'm putting 108 into this title, makes it very spiritual. That's actually not the only instance I've ever heard of 108 being used for significance. Like, interesting. Yoga, 108 sacred points on the body are called marmas. Many yoga practices, sun salutations, and pranayama are often done in sets of 108 to symbolize completion. Let's see. Some ancient temples are designed with 108 steps or pillars. For the Sarsen circle at Stonehenge is approximately 108 feet. In certain forms of Tai Chi and Chinese martial arts have 108 movements symbolizing balance and mastery. Dude, 108 is a badass number. And there's more here. Okay, hold on. The word firstborn is used 108 times in the Bible. That's cool. And the words in truth and to forgive are also used 108 times in sequence. I think 108 be one of my new favorite numbers. That's cool. And yeah, this is pick number 107, 108 with the Texans Seahawks game being the latter, pick number 108. Yeah, this is cool. But yeah, I can already tell you who's going to win these games. I got the Lions being the Buccaneers, and the Lions are at home. They're totally going to win this game. And, the Seahawks are 12th man? Oh, they totally got this too. Yeah, so my picks are the Lions and the Seahawks. Yeah. Those are my picks. It's also crazy too. Like, in case people are wondering, like, there should be more. There's supposed to be a One Piece manga chapter out this week, but there was a break, so no One Piece manga chapter. And I've been looking at YouTube videos and forums online in regards to, like, because a lot of people are complaining that we're still in a flashback that we've been in since June. Truth be told, it really only feels as long as it has been because we've had so many breaks. However, you know, we shouldn't be in this flashback much longer. I mean, the longest flashback we ever had in One Piece has been 13 chapters, which was Kozuki Oden's flashback. Kuma's was fairly long too. I think it was like just over half of that, maybe. And funny enough, the flashback we're in now has only been 10 chapters long. That's crazy. The way things are going, like, the magic number you're looking for is like 15 to really make sure it's like the longest flashback we've ever had. And with how often we be getting breaks and stuff, it's gonna be like this, like, best case scenario, if the flashback winds up ending at 15 chapters, that 15th chapter, and this is best case scenario, will be the second to last chapter published in 2025. Worst case scenario, it's going to be the first chapter published in 2026. Sometimes it's rather annoying being a One Piece fan, but that's okay. You know, if I wasn't a fan, I wouldn't have a reason to complain about this. So, yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, man, I can't believe we're already halfway through October. I mean, we have 11 days until October's over. October over. That's funny. Oh, you know what? This is actually really cool. I meant to say this. Okay, so if you guys don't know, years ago, there was a channel called Fox Family, which became ABC Family, then became Freeform. And, like, for whatever reason, like, Freeform had a really bad deal with Spectrum or some crazy thing like that. And, like, Channel 34, which used to be Freeform, is, like, gone. It's like Channel 33 and then Channel 35. Like, that's where we are in my area, right? And that's 34 is where Freeform used to be. And then, like, go to, like, the 100 channels, Freeform is there. So, no kidding, yesterday I watched Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. The animated ones, good ones. And, yeah, man, they still hold up. Although I will admit, I missed the part in Beauty and the Beast where Mrs. Potts, played by the late, great, and always legendary Angela Lansbury, sang the titular song. You know, the Beauty and the Beast is, you know, the song is also the title of the movie. Anyway, like, I missed that part, but yeah, it's still, I mean, it's Beauty and the Beast, dude. I mean, there's a reason why that movie was nominated for Best Picture. Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beast was the very first animated movie to ever be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Really? I've shared this story before, but because of how successful Beauty and the Beast was, it made a lot of people think, maybe we should have a separate category for animated features. Granted, we have to wait an entire decade before we got it, with Shrek being the very first movie to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Picture, but we got it now, and it's cool. As of this time, only three animated movies have not only been nominated and technically won Best Animated Picture, but were nominated for Best Picture also. I mean, granted, the category didn't exist, but I mean, let's be real here. Let's say the category for Best Animated Picture existed way back when the Oscars began. You know that a whole bunch of those Disney movies would have ran the gamut. Like, Beauty and the Beast would have won the Oscar. Little Mermaid would have won. Like, the entire 90s Disney Renaissance would have probably won the Oscar. Would have won the Oscar for it. A couple movies in the 80s. I mean, maybe. I would say a couple movies in the 80s would have gotten that too. I mean, I always have a soft spot for The Great Mouse Detective. That's a great movie. That movie doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. Even like back when Snow White was first made, like that movie already won like a bunch of Oscars just for the sheer magnitude of what it was. But if they had a category for best animated picture, yeah, Snow White would have won. Pinocchio would have won. Fantasia would have won. Dumbo would have won. I love Dumbo too. Dumbo's awesome. Man, between like the fact that Freeform is, I now can watch Freeform again, and therefore have an opportunity to watch old Disney movies, and the fact that Chuggaaconroy is playing Kingdom Hearts, like, I'm just feeling like a kid again. It's awesome. Right down to the point where I do feel kind of sad that it's raining outside. Well, I do have stuff to do, and it requires me going outside, but that's okay. Because, that's just what you gotta do when you grow up. You got stuff to do. And I do have stuff to do. In fact, I had something very important to do today that I started last night, which I completed. And, I'll post it a little bit later. I also have a few shorts to do, so I better get started with that. I hope you'll like this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble to make this video for all you guys who are watching. Enjoy it. Hopefully, have a wonderful, 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 why do I always sometimes forget the day of the week? It's Monday. Happy Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, we'll be here to lend me. Always be back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.